What's up, YouTube? Let's do this. Alright, G Squared Hawk. Fantastic yo-yo. Thanks for watching. Seriously, let's talk about it. You see there is an organic yo-yo and there is not a response bump. So if you have to have response bumps on your organic yo-yos, then this was not for you. I'll tell you that much. This yo-yo actually is a lot more stable than I had thought it would be, being an organic. It does have some little overhang there for an IRG, for thumb grinds. There's also a nice amount of weight distributed over there to the rims, as you can see with it rolled over like that. It's not undersized. It's 54 millimeters in diameter, which is about now on the low end of mid-size. And also it's really light, 62.2 grams. I know this means something, me doing this. You can tell how light it is. Anyway, it comes in beautiful BAP. BAP either stands for bright ass pink or badass pink. It fits perfectly in my hand. Fingers wrap around it real nicely. You know, there's an airplane, and it is pink. It's the brightest pink I've ever seen on a yo-yo. If you don't like pink yo-yos, still get a Hawk. There's plenty of other colors. Unfortunately, this is a retired model as of last year. The last Hawk drops were last year, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, because I really want people to have a way to get these yo-yos. I've had it for about a month, and as far as how it plays goes, it is super stable for a yo-yo of this shape. For an organic, even without the response bump, it's about mid-walled. I wouldn't say the inner walls are any higher than that of the Eclipse. But this actually plays more stable than the Eclipse did for me. I was able to get farther into White Buddha more frequently with the Hawk than I was with the Eclipse. Regens and rejections, I mean, look at that shape. Of course, they're going to be so smooth, just perfect. This yo-yo will kick off a string right when you want it to. It'll throw right back out fairly straight. Of course, techniques involved in that. That's why I throw these organic yo-yos. I love doing regens. Even though I'm not great at them, I just like practicing them. As far as floatiness goes, this has that float. It's not as floaty as the float, but it's only 62.2 grams. As far as rim weight to center weight, it is very balanced. And it's floaty. Like I said, super floaty like the float, but it's pretty close. This is it's really fun to pop up and Ouija bow tricks like that where you pop it up and catch it. And grind finish is up to G Squared standards. This is a blast. It's not a Diamond Blast. I don't know if there are any Diamond Blast Hawks available out there floating around, but this one is just so smooth. Grinds are really nice on this. No extra friction, no stickiness, and there's definitely enough IRG in there to get your thumb in there if you hit it at the right angle. But if you get so much center weight, so much float, then it starts to get wobbly. It starts to lose some stability. This has the perfect ratio of float to stability in my book, and few yo-yos can achieve that. And as far as tilting goes, yeah, it'll tilt more, just by design. There's no response bump, so you have to be a little bit more careful, but not so much that you're fighting with it. It's not a super whim rated. I keep saying whim rated. Super rim weighted H or anything like that that's gonna resist tilt. You kind of have to mind your planes with all organics, though. That's kind of why I like them. I feel like the more I use an organic yo-yo, the better my skill will be, just because they're not that forgiving. But this did surprise me with its stability. It is resistant to tilt, but not extremely so. It don't tilt much unless you suck. As you can see, it's organic, so it doesn't really have the catch zone of, say, the cadence. There's a big difference there. That its cadence is wide open, and the Hawk not so much. It's kind of a trade-off. Do you want a big catch zone, or do you want your regens to be buttery smooth? We kind of talked about this a little bit before, but comfort is just sublime. Look at that. Well, I'll actually hold it up in front of the camera. Look at that. Fits right there. That's some balance. There you go. That's nice. So smooth to the touch. If you want comfort in a yo-yo, you buy one like this. This is one of the most comfortable organics I have. It feels great in the palm of my hand. It's very satisfying on the catch. Your hand just kind of wraps right around it and you're ready for the next throw. That's awesome in my book. This is such a comfortable yo-yo. Now, who's it for? For a casual thrower, obviously, with the shape. This is not a competition yo-yo. It's built for just more casual, fun throwing. I'm definitely more of a casual thrower. I have my competition-oriented yo-yos. I use them for learning tricks, and this is not one of them. This is for smoothing them out. This is for perfecting your tricks. This is for someone who wants an extremely comfortable yo-yo. I think even if you have big hands, it's small enough that it just fits right there in the palm of my hand. Unfortunately, this is not one you can buy new. This has been retired. And best of luck to you on the BST, because this is one to search for. But this is a yo-yo, if you're a G-squared collector, you have to have it in your collection. Small enough to take with you, and plays like a dream. Andy hasn't thrown this yo-yo yet. It's imperative that he does. I can maybe give you his thoughts in the comments. I know these are hard to get. That's probably the biggest con here, and that's not really saying anything bad about the yo-yo, I know, but sometimes you really have to stretch. So for my Debbie Downer part of the review here, these are hard to get. It's a fantastic yo-yo. I'm going to go throw it around right now. I'll show you the highlights. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. If you like the review, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. And if you hit the thumbs down, let me know how I can make it better. What didn't you like about it? What did you like about it? Feel free to comment. I'm just doing this to put out the yo-yo content right now. And I'm rambling again. I'm going to go throw the yo-yo. Yeah,